So this is a jewelry case. It's what I've been selling colubrids out of, mixed size, small ball pythons, small boas, since 2021, since I started vending shows, and it is fine. You can buy them on Amazon. Maybe I'll put a link in the description. And the best part about it, so it costs $140. That part's pretty good. And the second best part about it is you can put any size deli cup in here in any configuration without needing to switch out inserts. It can be locked, and it's relatively secure. So even when it's open like this, the people walking by your table can't just fucking take all of your deli cups, right? That seems like a good plan. What is the problem with this? Well, it's really big and wide. That's one problem. So 2 of these will fit on an 8-foot table with like a little space in between or on the edges, but kind of struggles to fit a ton of them in a car, a regular sized car. And just because this is what happens to acrylic. The acrylic accumulates like scratches pretty easily. The edges are getting scuffed here. There's some scratches. So I can buff them out, but I don't know. The other thing that happens is if you push hard enough down on it, it'll sort of, the acrylic will, there's some free cat tags. The acrylic will fall out of these little pins that hold it in. And you can pop it back in or repin it, but I figured it was time for an upgrade. It's a nice cat. So, out with the old and in with the new. I'm gonna do a little bit of an unboxing somehow. So I went ahead and ordered the Superior Shipping Supplies, spoiler alert, deli displays. Oh, I can't think. It's pretty well packaged. And these, during the time of the panda, these were hard to find. Like when they would become available, they would sell out right away. And now they're much more available. So if you were thinking about it and you want to try it out, the cat is losing it. So we're doing a little unboxing. So we're gonna use some magical editing. So everything has been unboxed poorly. I was hoping, you know, the protective covering would come off easier. Nope, it doesn't come off in a big piece, even with the cat's help. So that's bad last time I checked. It's gonna take forever, but let's just review what we got. So this is the 6-inch, 6.5 inch, 6 3/4 inch. It cannot fit a cat, but it could fit a, you know, couple 100-gram ball python, a baby boa, a 1-year-old corn snake, lots of different things, leopard geckos. It's got an acrylic top and a latch that you can lock. It doesn't come with a lock. It's like cubby holes, which I think you're supposed to feed heat tape or heat cable through if you want to. And it comes with delis that fit it, pre-punched, and it comes with black and white liners, which is cool. Bonus. And it comes with little feet that you use to prop up under each side so that it's sort of tilting towards the customer. Except I don't know. Okay. The holes are here. Stick the feet in there. Oh, just kidding. What the fuck? Oh, that's a job for the husband. So that one's cool. I'm gonna mostly use it for yearling colubrids. I don't remember the price. I'll put it on the screen right now. It is more expensive than that. And this one, it's for baby colubrids, pretty much. Hognose, corn snakes, Japanese rat snakes, stuff like that. I like that it's tidier looking than that, but it is a flaw that it does not hold as many snakes. And the fact that the acrylic is part of the hinge sort of concerns me, and it's not framed in because acrylic's kind of brittle. And the deeper delis do fit in here too, but they sent the shorter ones. Sometimes I like the deeper ones because when you try to put a corn snake in here, you're like, get in, get in. The snake is like, bye, and it leaves. But if you have a deeper one, they're further down, so you can put the lid on faster. But these are cool, fully sanitizable. Obviously it shows. I still would recommend that as like a starter one because it's so versatile. But these are a little bit shorter. You still have to transport them with a blanket or something on the acrylic to keep it from scratching or just shifting around the car. Because that's largely where all the damage is from that. Just from existing in a car for hours and hours and hours. I have about 14 hours of peeling to do. I do look sort of homeless, but I don't give a shit. So this weekend is Shawnee. That's why I bought these. And we'll deploy them and see if they make any sort of difference in sales. Sometimes I think the jewelry displays sort of look sloppy because you can put them in any order and they tend to spin. And so people are like, oh, you're a barbarian. That's it. And these look a little bit cleaner. That's the dream right now. So I really need this show to be good. I really need every show to be good. A lot of them have been okay, but not great. The other goal with getting this rack is trying to get ready for Dallas, first time bending an NARBC show. I'm trying to make things look as clean and tidy as possible instead of whatever the fuck it's been up to this point. Which means I have to get a new display in the back. Right now the displays are, well, I did have those retractable ones and I've broken 2 retractable ones. So the retractable ones are weak. The little tensioner inside is plastic. So if you're like, I want a retractable one because it's easy, because every show I go to around here, there's literally no space behind the tables or in front of the tables because they overbook every show. It sounds like a good idea and people do them, but I'm just like a monster and I break them constantly. So that's why I went back to using the vinyl, but I think the vinyl looks cheap too. So I have to buy a fabric display. The snakes need to pay for it, okay? Because there's there's gotta be a limit instead of doing hand to mouth for the rest of this collection's life. It's kind of depressing. The snakes, I just want this show to buy that fabric display and it to be a happy show where I sell lots of snakes. I actually don't have that many snakes, which sounds crazy because I have a lot, but the number of corn snakes does not concern me. It's about 150 or so. And the number of ball pythons is less concerning now because, I don't know, it's just not that big of a deal to have 40 ball pythons at this time of the year to me. They're all pretty cheap. It's not as much of a crisis currently. Maybe this is too depressing to put on the internet.